Hello everybody and happy Monday. Welcome to another crafting week, and we're going to do some more ephemera for the Japanese journal. And what I thought we'd do today is I've been making some button flaps from some envelopes, because I've got a big stash now of envelopes for recycling, and I thought this was just something a little bit different to give it a bit more of a twist and use some of the lovely buttons that I've got. So I've been getting out a collection of buttons, and basically it's up to you how you do them. For example, this one, that's going to go on a page. And then you've got two little flips. You've got a flip at this side and a flip at that side. And it's entirely, that's already got a flap on it. So basically all I did was roughly guess where the centre is. I did it with my pokey tool, my pricking tool. I put the button in place and stabbed the holes in, and then sewn them on with a tapestry needle. I mean, you can use any needle really, but I'm just going to see what I need to stick down a bit of tape, and I think I'll use the some of my lovely Japanese tape that I've got. Yeah, let me get my other scissors. So I'm going to put some tape on top of that. In fact, now this tape I thought was, it's very substantial actually. I can get in it now, my nails are growing. I've been taking zinc and they've been growing lovely, so I'm really pleased, but I don't want to be getting any Fabri-Tac all over it. So yeah, I can just cut 3 pieces of that off just to keep us going. So I've got some, I've got all my buttons on now. I thought it'd be easier to have all them ready done instead of me just sewing buttons on camera. I'm sure you're quite capable of doing that. But they look fun, don't they? I mean, some of these are some lovely Baker-like buttons that I've got in my stash. That's one. And I think that they will add something nice to, look at that one. Gorgeous buttons. Right, okay, so I have got some papers out from the obviously from the Japanese kit from Tracie, so I can use some of those. I've got some stamped paper that I got in a kit from chapter 1, and this is some of my own collaging paper. So we'll start with that because I felt that this went nicely with what I wanted to do here. So it's a matter of doing a bit of measuring and things really, isn't it? Now I think with this it may well be that I may well stick that down, and so that I'm not messing about there with that big gap. I could have it opening from the top, couldn't I? So, hope you've all had a good weekend. Hope you're all keeping well. I think more and more people now are getting their vaccine, and so that's good news. Surprising how it sort of makes you feel a little bit better knowing you've got that bit of extra protection. Don't be so short-sighted as to think that you still haven't got to be careful, but yeah, more and more people are saying, oh, we're going for our vaccine, so that's good. So I'm going to stick that down on there. I'm going to put my sheet and my glue book inside there. Yeah, inside. Just so that I'm not sticking. I want it to be a bit more. Just so I'm not sticking the envelope together. Because knowing me, you know what I'm like. Right, okay. So let's get cracking. So get the trusty Scots glue out. I think this is probably coming to the end of the stick. So it's a nice day today here in Scarborough, but it's we've still got that sea fret keep coming, and it makes it quite damp and a bit gloomy at times. It's because of the North Sea can be so cold, and there we go. Just take that out before it sticks to it. There we go. Now then, I didn't need to line that actually. Sorry, I just can't see what I'm doing at the minute. That's better. That's better, just lines it. I'm going to I'm just going to put some glue down here, just so that we're not having it sticking up when we're trying to get something inside it. Okay. Right, okay. Now, yes, I think what I'm going to do is, no, we could use it like that, I suppose. We could do. I'll put some, let's put some of this in. So it's quite versatile really, this kit. And I'm going to draw around it with my pencil. There we go. That's no good. I think I need to sharpen. It's been ferreting about in here. I bet I know, a certain little lady. Doing it with my pen because all my pencils are broken. I want sharpening. Kids, eh? Okay, so I'm just going to cut this out so we get the rough shape. There we are. So they're fairly easy to do. They're just a bit, can be a bit fiddly depending on the envelopes really and the style you're wanting. Sorry if this writing's upside down. The Japanese writing. Let's try and get that into position. There we go. And that will also cover up the back of the sewing. so that when we open that, that's lovely. I like that. I think it wants to be that way. That's it. Right, let's put something on the back then. Let's have a look. Get rid of that. I've been watching Rachel, been doing some catch up, and yesterday's one where Rachel were doing some stamping all backgrounds and then making labels. Fabulous. I'm going to have a go at that because I've got loads of stamps and things from when I used to do cards, and I never get them out enough. And you know, like Rachel said, she said, oh, I'm going to leave these out, I've forgotten I've got these, and I'm a bit like that. Right, okay, so do we want, got some nice focal points as well under here. Like that cut out ready. Let's see. We don't want them to fall off, do we? Yeah, we'll put her on there. So we'll just we'll just glue that up. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Now, did you see that hand? Did you see the helping hand come from there? Thank you, helping hand.
All right.
For some glue. I'm going to put some of this across the top. I think that'd be nice. I'm going to leave that. Keep that bit sticky. Right. Cut it to there. Only thing is, I mean, this is nice because it keeps its stickiness, but oh, you've got to peel the corners off. Which is a faff, isn't it? It is a faff. Right, okay, so it's a bit like when you peel back plasters when you've got a poorly. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to trim that bit off. Now the back, like that. Look at that, nice bit of sparkle there. And on the back, see if this, no, not quite. No, we've got enough red in that, so we'll have this. We will have this bit. Lovely. I love that washi. Right, what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue, because I don't want, with this, I'm going to trim either side off, I think, because it's a bit plain, that. So, ooh, glue, you can tell it's coming to the end, it's mushy. Just be careful to leave a bit of space there so it shuts nicely. So my favourite Scots glue, Scots craft glue. Nicest, well, I like it the best for sticking really well. You can even stick certain fabrics down with it. I'm going to put it that way. There we go. I'm going to make 3 of these because we've got 3 thick signatures, haven't we? Says she, I think. I think we have. I think so. There we go. So that's one. And it's just giving it a bit of heft, a bit more heft. Having, I've just got to be careful here because this corner, that's it. This corner had stuck. There we are, so that's number 1. Right, what else have we got? Oh, we've got one here that's got a window on it. Now, I'm not going to put anything, I don't think, on there apart from perhaps a little bit of tape. I'm going to take that up as far as that. Right, so we'll put a bit more of this on. I wanted to hoard it, but there's no point, is there? You may as well put it in your journals and then whoever buys them has the pleasure. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh no, I wanted to leave that on a bit, didn't I? Taking my nail varnish off. Right, okay, so we want that under there. There we go. Okay. I'm being quiet, sorry, I'm concentrating, because if I don't concentrate I'll make a hot mess. Right, that's nice. Okay, now let's see what we can put on there. I just want a really fine, I had some really fine snippets of avocado paper, but I think I cleared them up. Yep. What's this? This will do. This will do, I think. So I'm just measuring that eyeball in it. Eyeball. That needs to go a bit more. Okay. Get up there. Do you know, can you hear him? The doglet. He's been shocking today. I don't know what's the matter with him. I know there's a lot of people on the back field, but not as much as last week when it was half-term holidays. He's been shocking, woofing at everything, and there's nobody there. Keeps going and woofing at the lounge window. There we go. Okie dokie, let's just trim that little bit off there. Right, okay. Then I'm going to use this, I think, some of this. Oh yes, that'd be nice. I'm just going to bring it down a little bit, just so that it's easier to measure. There we go. And that's good. Go right up to that very edge there. Okay, I'm going to I think this is about done. I saved these because that's how I make my daubers. My other coloured sponges, so save them, they're really useful. Just put a sticky pad on there, a velcro. Jobs are done, jobs are good 'un, as they say. So yeah, it's a useful bit of recycling. That's my recycle tip for today. There we go, right up to the edge. Have you seen that Carol from Oak House Journals and Angela Kerr, they've done a video, they've having a workshop in Lancashire, which I think will be fun, such fun. I know it's it's only for UK participants with it being in Lancashire, but you know, with how we are at the minute, you know, it might be something that they can take if it's successful. They might end up doing something over in the States or Europe or something, but good luck to them. I would have loved to have gone. I think it sounds really exciting. Just a little bit too much money for me at the moment, but I think it's a fabulous idea. So if you've not seen that, go and check that out. Okay, that's that piece at the back. Now, depending on what I'm going to do, if I'm going to clip it on somewhere, or whether we do a page, as to whether I think we put something on the back. I don't know. It might be wasting it, might it? It might be being a bit wasteful. Oh yes. She's nice there. Okay, I'm just going to curl that bit round there. So Getting a bit sticky now, that. Okay, so let's take her right up to that edge there. Oh, fab. Oops, don't want a crease in it. Fabulous, aren't they, these ephemera pieces from Tracie's kit? Oh, look at that. I love it. Right. I've made some tags to go in there, but now I can't get in it at the minute. I can't get in it because I've done that round there, haven't I? So where do we want the tag to fit in? I think it's going to have to be a side tuck. Right, let's just put a bit of something down this side here. What's this? That's not big enough. Let's have a... Let's put this on. I think this will go nice. Thank you, darling. Thank you.
It's all right. Nice cup of chai.
Cup of tea. Yorkshire tea, by gum. Let's cut that off. He's munching at something. I can hear him. Doritos, I think. I think he's munching on Doritos. No, not happy with that fold. I think this envelope's not square, that's why, I think. Right, okay. Just be careful because it's very close to this little window. There we go. That's lovely. Right, okay. So, just straighten that out a bit because I'm not happy with it. Cute. Like that. So it's just a matter of putting something inside here now, and that'd be nice. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to cut this off. Go. Poke that up a bit. So. Just because otherwise, if I do it with my glue stick, I'm going to get it everywhere. Right, there we go. Right, so just a matter of measuring this. I'm going to take it down to there because I like that. that's it. Let's just neaten that edge off a bit. Cool. So I'll just put that on there. So I hope you, I mean, this is nothing new. People have done these envelopes, loads of different crafters, and as I say, recently, I think Rachel did it last week as a Roxy's weekly challenge. So I've just done a little slightly different version of it using some lovely vintage buttons just to give it a bit of a different touch. Okay, that's great. Now I'm going to put, I'm going to put some of this on. Some of this across there. Just level that out a bit crooked. See. Just to cover that bit of a join up because I wasn't happy with it. And I think we will have some of this thin and I've got all these to stick back together, won't I? I've got all bits of sticky on there. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be a devil being so thin. Oh lordy, how am I going to get this off? Oh yes. I know I've taken it all down, which might be a mistake, but yes, there we go. And what then I need to do is, I'm not going to cut down over that side or that side because it depends where I'm going to put it in the journal. We can do that. Now the only last thing I'd like to do on here is yes, that would be right, is to cover that up. There we go. Let me just have a slurp of tea. I'm losing my voice. That's lovely. Right. Okay. Shouldn't have taken it off, should I? did it all the other times, left it on so I could peel it slowly, but never mind. That's covered all that messy back up, hasn't it? And we'll just snip down there. Put that on there, that'd be nice. Okay then, so I think I'll leave it at that. Let me take that off. Because I'm conscious of the camera, guys, you know, with it being a bit dicky. So, don't forget, you centre your button. I just poke the holes in ready because it's hard to hold the button in place and stab through paper. So I like to get them done ready. So that they just give a bit of a difference on the flaps. So this one's a true envelope style. So we've put some lovely papers there to go in our Japanese themed. And then this one, lovely, lovely, lovely. And I've used some of them lovely washi tapes. So this one is fold down there. Now I may do depending when we put it in the journal, I may put a little belly band across there and put a little paper pad inside of that. And so we've got a pocket in there, and depending on where we have it as to whether I cut across there or down there. I'm not going to do that so we know where it's going to be placed in the journal. And then that is the back. Do I just finally, before I go, just want a little bit of a label on there or not? Where's my labels? Where's my Tracie labels? The Japanese ones from the kit. No, I'm not going to put anything on. No, because I might do that when we know where we're putting it. Okay then, so thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Press that notification bell. I'd be very grateful. We're getting there, guys. We're doing really well, I think. It's really heartwarming to have all your lovely comments and all the lovely community that we've got here. So see you next video. Bye for now.